Hey, what's up, gamers? 616 Shadow here, and Shadow 964X basically. So I'm up to try to adjust the camera. Okay. So welcome back to another episode of Shadow Gaming News. I don't know what episode this is. I think it's 3. If not, screw it. But anyways, I got some really recent news. I think I said this on the last one. Yeah, I think I did. They have actually finally confirmed that there is going to be a Disney's Epic Mickey 2 for the Nintendo Wii, but slightly different, because this time it could be also for the Xbox 360 and PS3. Not announced for the PSP Vita or the 3DS at all, but it could come for the Wii U. I'm not sure, but it could. I'm always I don't know. Uh, For Disney's Epic Mickey 2, they have released also that there is to be a confirmed Disney's co-op, a co-op for Disney's Epic Mickey 2. You get to play as maybe Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit, and he can fly a helicopter and control electricity. Sounds pretty cool, but I'm not all that hyper right now because, well, it's like late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and conversation can get boring. So, they have actually just announced that there's gonna be a God of War 4. There could be, but it's rumors, so you can't make sure for sure it's gonna be something. So hopes up for a bunch of you gaming fans for God of War 4. I never actually played really any God of War games except for one, which I played a whole thing, 100%ed it, Chains of Olympus, which was on the PSP. I don't own it, but I borrowed it from one of my friends. My friend. His name is, well, I don't know if I can say his name. I can always say his gamer name. Instakilla666. So, also for the Nintendo Wii U news, now this is pretty epic. They announced that there's going to be even more apps for Nintendo Wii U. They have not really announced which kind of apps, but they're only not gaming kind of apps. That's what I know. But this is something recently just heard of this morning that I just heard. And it could have been last night, yesterday. The magazines that you know since Nintendo Power back in the 1980s, you can now read every single Nintendo Power from every year to every month to every special edition Nintendo Power that was ever released, except for probably the new ones, because you still have to be scripted to them to get the new ones. Probably like the really old ones, like the very first one to probably the GameCube era or 64 era. I think that's pretty neat. So it gets you some good old memories. That is a rumor, but it's 50% confirmed because Nintendo did say something around like that, but it didn't say Nintendo kind of magazine. But there is some rumors that's going around. Oh yeah. The Nintendo 3DS sold, I think, 10 million copies. And it's by itself. It outbeat the Nintendo Wii's launch date. I don't know if it was 10 million copies or something. That was pretty high. It beat the price range, and it was pretty successful because in the Wii U launch, there wasn't that many games to buy during the time. That was really good, except for The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and I think Galaxy 1. But for the Nintendo 3DS launch, there wasn't all that many, but then a couple months later come out, Star Fox 64, Pokemon Rumble Blast, Super Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Street Fighter 4 Special 3D Edition, a bunch of other games that you might have liked, like Shinobi as well, Sonic Generations 3D, Super Monkey Ball, 3D. Rayman Origins. There's better games coming out now. And also there's gonna be some more new games like Kid Icarus, Luigi's Mansion 2, Kid Icarus Uprising, Luigi's Mansion 2, Paper Mario 3D, and Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance, along also with uh, Resident Evil Revelations and Metal Gear Solid 3D Snake Eater. But not as all that much news, but it was really, really, really helpful news. And there was one thing I want to just fact you guys up. This is something you may never have heard of, but it's something you should. Look up the Nintendo 64 DD. Put 64 in two Ds in front of, like, together. Not the Nintendo part, but the Nintendo 64 DD. Nintendo 64 DD. There we go. Look that up on YouTube, Google, or anything. That's something really, really, really interesting to look into. And it could have been a Mother 3 / Mother 64 on Nintendo 64. If you want to learn more information about this, go to search bar right here on YouTube, or make a different tab somewhere, and make a different tab, search it on YouTube or wherever, and look up Nintendo 64 DD. That's really interesting news. I think it's extremely, something I never heard of until 2 days ago. So it was pretty, interesting. And I think that's about it, gamers. So this has been Exceeding Shadow / Shadow 64X. Please like the video, add as friend, subscribe, share with friends, and favorite it. And please follow me on Twitter, which I wish there really was like some kind of Twitter thing right here. They like Ray, that'd be cool. But please follow me on Twitter or Shadow Knight 64X and Exceeding Shadow. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Shadow Gaming News, when I don't exactly know when it's going to be coming out. But once I get even more and more information, I will give it to you guys, alright? I guess the last thing I could say is Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 is super, I guess, confirmed. That's true. Some people thought it was lies. I don't know why, even though it's been 2 years since the first one. So, it's out. Well, it's not out. I mean, it's not going to come for the Wii. It could be for the Wii U, though. Well, it could come for the Wii, just no one, hasn't told us, or I don't know why. So, I think that's about it. So, this has been Shadow Gaming News, and see you guys on the next episode. And don't forget, look up Nintendo 64 DD. See you guys then. Until it ends. Bye.